Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here, and welcome to episode 58 of Let's FIFA 13, an episode that will feature a few games in the La Liga tournament and then a few games in the Gold Cup with our second informed Ronaldinho squad. So we start off by going into the La Liga tournament. We get a chance here, El Arabi, with a nice little outside foot shot, but he goes over the goal, and instead it's off a free kick. We get a goal. I try to kind of booted into the box and hope for a bicycle kick. Ends up being two headers and a quite sloppy goal, but nonetheless it is a lead, and Truhovski will go with a little nice scoop turn there to get a bit of space and make it a 2-0. And just a few minutes later, El Arabi, lovely piece of play here, finding Benzema with the Rabona, and in the end we chip the keeper to make it a 3-0. A nice little goal there, but he will get back into the game just 2 minutes later. A nice run there from Turan, and he makes it a 3-1. And then straight from the kickoff I get onto another chance here. We'll pass it out on the wing to find Avella, and we'll cross it back in with the Rabona to find a Benzema, but a little bit too ambitious shot there and a quite easy save from his keeper. We tried a long shot there with Truhovski, and I'll have to say Truhovski, he's a really good player. He reminds me a little bit of De Guzman when I used him, quite similar, very, very good shooting on him, and the skill moves are quite fluent when you pull them off. But yeah, he'll hit me on a counter attack. I completely missed the tackle, and I just rushed forward with Pepe there, and yeah, I basically gifted him the goal in the end. But I get a goal back here to make it 4-2, and quite lucky I did that, because off a corner he will get a goal as well. I'm not quite sure what happened inside the box, but in the end he will get the goal to make it 4-3, but it was way too late, and that means I move on through into the semi-finals of the tournament. But instead of playing that, we'll go into the Gold Cup, and as you can see here, I did kind of dominate the game on possession and the shot, so I felt I did deserve to go with the win in the end. But as I said, I would head on into the Gold Cup here, and we come up against quite a solid side here. Well, quite a few French players, but still quite a few players without the perfect chemistry as well. So I thought I might have had a quite good chance, but in the second minute, lovely piece of play there from Jesus Navas, and in the end he picks up a penalty there, and he will step up for that with a bar, and I dived the right way, but I wouldn't save the ball, and that means he makes it 1-0. But Ronaldinho here with the assist to Wallison, a quite simple goal, but we get it back into the game, and then we get it going with the skill moves here. It's Jadson on the ball, running a little bit back and forth around Sacho before he crossed it in, and a lovely little bicycle kick, and I was just like, no, why didn't that one go in? Could have been an awesome goal, but a nice link-up play here. We find a Ronaldinho who will make it a 2-1, get us the lead. And once again, he's on the ball. He plays a through ball to find a completely open Wallison. I tried to bridge the keeper, but he'll get onto the ball, and he decides to rage quit after that. So that means we move on through into the next round of the Gold Cup, which will be the semi-finals. And because he rage quitted that early in the game, pretty much every single player had full fitness still. So we will go into the next game here. We come up against a very nice squad with the team of the season Kiesling, an informed Royce, and Farfan. So a very, very strong squad. Ronaldinho gets the first chance here, but an off-balance shot goes wide, and instead it is him getting the lead here off a corner. I couldn't get the ball out of my box, and from the rebound it's Eswine to get the goal, and I always seem to concede goals against Eswine. I don't know why. I tried to get a goal back there with Ronaldinho, but it is saved, and then in the 34th minute we hit him on a counter-attack. Ronaldinho finding an open Quincy, and we take a simple goal there to make it 1-1 and get it back in the game. A nice little link-up play here, and we find once again a Quincy, Ronaldinho with the assist, and we make it a 2-1 to get the lead. And then we go into the second half. I didn't create much before pretty much the end of the game here. It's FifaRalle on the ball, going past two defenders here. He takes the shot, and I get quite lucky to get the goal there to win me the game at 4-1, and I move on through into the final. And because the first game I played in the Gold Cup was a rage quit, I still had a very, very good fitness in the squad, so I decided to play a third game with the side as well, and what a nice little chop he goes with there. I was just about to get the tackle in, and he will avoid it there using the Ronaldo chop, and he makes it 1-0, but I will get a goal back here. A few skill moves here. We find FifaRalle by switching the player. We'll let past the defender, and we make it 1-1 to get back in the game, and then it's Jadson to get on the ball, but a quite easy save there. So we continue on into the second half here. Quincy on the ball, lovely piece of skill move, but unlucky not shot to get the goal there. Nice save from his keeper, and instead he will get a goal off a corner here. I couldn't get out and reach the ball with my keeper, but just a few minutes later I find an open Jetson, a little finesse shot around the keeper to make it a 2-2. But in the 80th minute he gets way too much space. I tried to block it with David Luiz but couldn't get in front of the shot, so he makes it a 3-2. I tried to get that a 3-3 equalizer, and I had several chances, but it just wouldn't work out for me. A very good chance here, but unlucky to hit the bar there, and he clears it away and he wins the final. So that was a little bit like, oh, why couldn't I get the goal? Because I was really close on several occasions, but I just never got that equalizer. When you look at the balance of play, I had a little bit more possession and about twice as many shots on target as him, so I felt I didn't deserve to lose the game the way I did. But nonetheless, we'll move on and we'll go into the La Liga tournament, and we are into the semifinals, and it will be the last game of this episode. We come up against a quite nice squad here, and we get our first chance here with Avella, a little Rabona cross. We'll find El Arabi quite lucky to get onto the ball, and we try out the shot, but we will hit the post and try to go a little bit of a fake shot, but couldn't get in a proper position to take the shot. And then Benzema breaking through, and I should probably have taken the shot there, but I got a little bit surprised that he actually had that much space. But we keep on creating chances here. Trujowski on the ball, a nice few skill moves here, and as I said earlier, I really do enjoy playing with him, and taking shots with him is really fun because he got a really good shot on him. And I picked up a corner, and from that I will make it 1-0. And then Ronaldo on the ball. Not sure how that's not a free kick. I think it should have been a free kick and could have been a pretty good position, but nonetheless, into the second half, a nice free kick there from Ronaldo, almost going in, but a great save from his keeper. And then El Arabi breaking through, and I thought I was going to get a penalty here, but the referee were not having none of it in the game and not giving any free kicks or penalties away. So we continue on into the second half here. Ronaldo breaking through, a nice save from his keeper, and instead he runs down the wing. He will cross it in and pick it up there, cross it back in, and I tried to switch to the play inside the box, couldn't get there in time, and he will head it in to make it a 1-1. So we go into extra time, and I tried to get a goal there, but his keeper would just keep on denying me the goal here. I get through with El Arabi. I will hit the post there on the shot, and just a few minutes later, El Arabi once again breaking through, but a quite easy save. So we go into the penalty shootout, and Benzema will convert my first shot there by going down the middle, and he steps up with Di Maria, and I will save it. So I was quite happy about that because I was kind of dominating the play in the game, and I was just thinking, am I really going to lose on the penalty shootout? But he will actually miss his second shot as well, and at this point in time I thought I got this one in the bag, and Trujowski will convert my third shot. He steps up with Özil. He can lose the game, but he will convert it there to get his first goal off the penalty shootout. But we can still win it if we just convert our shot with Cristiano Ronaldo. We step up for that, and we will get the goal there to win the penalty shootout, and I think it was deserved based on the balance of play. He didn't have that many chances. He pretty much just ran down the wing, crossed it in, and hoped on a header. So I felt in the end that I deserved to go away with the win, and that is pretty much the end of the episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it, and I will most likely be back with an episode on Tuesday, I think, because yeah, I will be preparing for my exams and stuff like that. So that's all. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will talk to you later.